Loading cores on the rewind shaft is different from machine to machine, and the time to do so is heavily dependent on the number of cores and level of manual intervention required. Here are some examples. For a lift-out machine, the cores can be positioned on a spare air shaft while the machine is running, so a prepared shaft can be quickly swapped in after the shaft with finished rolls has been removed, which reduces the time required to load cores while the machine is not running. For cantilevered machines, the shafts are not removed from the machine, and there are other methods that assist with core loading. The first would be a manual laser core pointer that needs to be set at the beginning of the job, depending on the slit width, which will add some time to the first set. Once positioned, an operator can manually slide the cores into the appropriate laser locations for the remainder of the order. This solution is effective when there are large slit widths and only a few cores required across the web width. The next step up would be an automatic laser core positioner, which works similar to the manual lasers. However, a single laser moves along the shaft, stopping at each core position. This method can be beneficial when frequently changing between jobs to avoid setup time. There are also fully automatic core positioning systems that will place any number and size cores into position once an operator slides them onto the end of the shaft. This system takes around 3 seconds per core, but for a duplex machine with 5 cores on each shaft, the total time required would be 30 seconds. Lastly, there are turret-style rewinds, which do not take any time away from the machine running to load cores. Turret machines come in semi-automatic and fully automatic configurations, which depend on the scope of work and level of automation desired. Either way, an operator or core loading system positions the cores on the shaft while the machine is running, and the machine will automatically index and begin winding the next set. All in all, consider what method best suits your work and the volume of cores needed for the job at hand when entering a time for the load cores field. The tabber field is specific to a Catbridge tabber, which is featured on moving carriage or model MC machines that have an automatic cut and transfer system. The tabber works by precisely stopping the web just before the finished roll length and automatically applying a piece of double-sided tape across the web that allows the automatic cut transfer function